I'm Scott with Marcs Mobility. Today we're going to be unboxing and assembling the new AeroLux 2C. So this is a revamp of the AeroLux that had been out on the market in the past. The AeroLux is their lightweight X-frame folding power chair. This is the second iteration of it with some notable upgrades. So when you order the chair, it's going to come in a box like this, usually through UPS or FedEx. I'm going to go ahead and grab my knife. We're going to cut these two straps. And then there's some tape holding the box together. We're going to go ahead and cut that as well. There we go. And then up top, as you can see, there's some foam. We're going to go ahead and remove that. Set that to the side. Then as you can see, the chair is mostly assembled in the packaging. What we're going to do before we take it out, I'm going to go ahead and remove anything that's loose up top. Then we have, this is our joystick assembly. This box is going to be our manual, our armrest connector toolkit, cup holder assembly, and then it says a locking hook. So we'll see what that is in a second. And this box is going to be our foot pedal assembly, then our anti-tip wheels. Move this foam, and then down here, underneath that foam, looks like we have, I believe this is our charger. Yes, this is our charger. Is there anything else in the way? I don't see anything else in the way. So now, the best way to get this out, there's two options. One option, because it's a lightweight power chair, I believe it's in the lower 30-pound range, you can just kind of grab it. Oh, wait, hold on. We got a cushion. Yeah, let's get this out of the way too. Okay, so because it's in the lower 30-pound range, you can just pick it up and lift it out of the box. Not everyone's able to do that, so I'll show you an easier way if that's not a possibility. So I'm gonna tilt this on its side, like this. And then make sure you're not doing this on concrete or anything. Don't try to not drag it on the ground. We don't want to scratch anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the chair out from that side and then lift it up because it will stand on its wheels. But again, just try to not drag it on the ground. So I'll grab, kind of slide, and then tilt up. So that's a lot easier. Gravity's working with you in that case. So in here, I don't see anything else. No. So that's everything out of the box. So here's our chair. You can see it's mostly assembled. We just have to do our foot plate and our joystick and a cup holder, things like that. They don't take too long. Let's get a good look at it real quick. Okay, I don't see anything else loose. It looks like our battery's already installed back here as well. I'm going to take a moment and clean up this packing material, then we're going to get to unboxing or to unfolding the power chair. Now we have all the packing material out of the way. We have our chair here. And then in the cushion bag, you're gonna have your cushion, your seat belt, and then your calf straps, your chargers in its own separate box. The next box is your joystick assembly down here. The next box has your owner's manual, your cup holder, and your adjustment keys, as well as spacers to adjust the width of the armrest. Then the last box will have our anti-tip wheels and our two foot plates. So first thing I'm gonna show you is how to unfold the chair. So I'll slide it over here. I'll start with the back. There's two handles back here. They just clip. Very easy. To unclip them, there is a little clip right here. You'll pull, and then they fold down. So very easy to get those down. And then to unfold the chair, just like other X-frame folding power chairs, you're just going to kind of push all the parts apart, and then push down right here. This one feels a little stiff. It's a little bit harder to push. Is one thing I noticed. Pulling it up or to fold it back, you're going to grab these two handles and pull up. Now, like I said, it feels a little stiff, so I'm really got to give it a little bit of a tug. It does feel sturdy and secure, so that's a nice feeling. I just noticed it was a little stiffer than some of the other ones on the market. So that's how you would do that. It does lock in place very well, though, so I guess there's less fear of it. It's not going to fold up while someone's sitting in it, but it does feel really stable and secure. So with this unfolded, I'm going to go ahead over here and grab our cushions and not step on the joystick. So we have two different cushions. We have our main cushion, which is kind of a memory foam, really comfortable one. Sits right there. This other one is our backrest, and it has a little flap up top. That's going to go up top and then fold over, and it's going to hit Velcro on the back. So So that's a nice cushion. I do like how it feels. I'll do some testing later in our full review video, so go ahead and check that out. I'll give you my opinions on this chair. And then I'll install the seatbelt a little later. But here is our calf rest. These wraparounds right here. Then Velcro. Your calf probably is not going to touch those, so you don't really need that, but some people will want it on there. Next, we're going to cover the joystick. So I'm going to go ahead and grab our joystick. And then the joystick, luckily the cable's already ran. It's ran on the right side. If you're left-handed, you can, it's just some plastic clips holding it on, so you can pop it out, stick it on the left-hand side or run it this way. There is clips on this side as well. So you can just unwire it and then move it to the left-hand side. It works the same way. But our joystick is just gonna slide in here, and I have to loosen this knob first. So loosen that, slide this bracket in, and then tighten it. Then we'll go ahead and connect these two. There is an arrow showing which way to line them up, so you'll push them together and then twist on these threaded, seals here, and that'll keep your joystick together. I did notice on the arms, it's kind of like a leatherette feel. I do like that. I don't see anything else on the market with that, so that's a cool feature. These arms do flip up while we're here. You can push this button on the side and they will lift up and flip almost entirely out of the way. So that's a lot of clearance. Both sides will do that. And then they lock shut in that position. One thing to note, if you're ever exiting the chair and you're pushing off the arms, push off the actual arms, not this joystick. This bracket looks like it's made of kind of a hard plastic. I could see that breaking very easily. So if you're entering and exiting the chair, try to not push off of that. Push off the arms instead, because these are reinforced. Now we're going to install our footrest. So we're going to take this pin out of both of them. What's cool about these is these are adjustable. So this pin goes in right here, but there's 3 adjustment holes. So we'll go ahead and lift these up. They're going to sit like that. So it'll be this side over here. So you can go to different heights. So you can go all the way up, or you can go out a little bit depending on the user's height. I'm going to go just kind of medium. Then you'll stick that pin in. Then we'll do the same on this side. Now we're going to install our anti-tip wheels. They are labeled, so you got left to left and then right to right. They only go one way as well. You see this little pin? That's going to go on the right-hand side through right there. You'll notice it doesn't fit very well, but these actually do kind of tilt up a little bit, so you can tilt them up. If you have to lift the side of the chair just a little bit, you can. And then just kind of slide these in until that pin goes through. Just like that, so it locks it in place. So here's the seat belt. It looks like it just kind of runs underneath the seat. So I'm gonna tuck it in under there, then try to pull it through the other side. Just like this. It's adjustable as well. So it looks like it just kind of runs under like that. So I will say the seatbelt's good if you're worried about tipping out of the chair, but to be honest, with a chair this light, you really shouldn't be doing anything on non-flat surfaces anyways. So I would understand if people didn't want to install the seatbelt so you're not sitting on it, or that way there's just nothing hanging around, but that is how you would install it. Next is our cup holder. It's going to go on the left-hand side. There's a little rubber stopper here. We're going to go ahead and remove that first. The cup holder is going to slide in. This is the bottom. And then they give you a knob that's going to screw in underneath the arm. Right there. So then you can tighten it wherever you want the cup holder. Again, this cup holder is kind of a plastic material, so I would not be pushing off of this if you're exiting or entering the chair. But it is nice to have something to kind of hold your drink. So you'll go until that tightens. And if you ever take it out, you can just stick this little rubber stopper back in that arm. Now we have our calf strap. In the pictures online, they have it going around here. It's just got some Velcro on it. I will say though, when I was sitting in it earlier, like it's not hitting your calf, it's just kind of hitting the back of the shoe. So I'm not sure if that's the most effective place to put it. I guess the other option is you could set it a little higher, but again, I don't think it'll be touching anything. So this is optional if you don't want it, or you just want it for the looks, you can do that. I didn't really like how it felt there, but that is how you would install it, and that's where it would go in the pictures, is right here. Next step is the battery. We're going to go ahead and remove the battery real quick. If it's not seated properly, or if it is seated properly, just push that, and then you can slide it out. But I wanted to cover, there's an on-off switch right here. Make sure that is flipped to on, or else the power chair will not turn on. Also to note is there's a charging port on the battery right here, so if you want to leave the unit folded up, you can bring the battery inside and charge it from there. They recommend you charge it on board through the joystick, but you can do it this way. In order to get it back on, you'll have to slide, you can see the trackways here. So kind of push it forward and slide it on that track, and then push it until it snaps in. Then you can give it a quick pull and make sure it's locked in. Now that we have the battery installed, we have everything's installed in the chair, it's ready to go. We're gonna check the power. So I'm gonna go ahead and push the power button on the joystick. I have power, and it's giving me a C4 error, and the chair is not driving. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. What that means is our chair is in neutral. So there are freewheel levers in the back that allow you to freewheel the chair like this, but the chair will not drive and freewheel. So it's these levers right here. There's one on each side. You're going to make sure they're flipped up into the locked position. We'll go ahead and turn the power back on. And then that error is gone and we can drive the chair normally. So go ahead and check those levers if you're getting any issues with the chair. Our charger's right there. The other charging port is underneath the joystick. It's right here. The other end will go into your wall. There's a little light button as well on the joystick, so that's pretty neat. You just push that light button and then there's a horn, or a mute button and then your horn. So it's nice to have a couple controls on here. So once again, this has been the unboxing and assembly of the new AeroLux 2C. I do like this chair. If you want to see our full opinions on it, check out the full review and demonstration video. I have a link in the description below. If you're interested in this chair or you want to see pricing on this chair, I also will have a link in the description below with the current prices. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, give us a call. Please like and subscribe. It really helps out our channel. Thank you for watching.
Hi, I'm Marc.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marcs Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.